Hi, I know we have not been on here, but we have not forgotten that we were doing balance and vestibular, and I wanted to get on and talk a little bit about balance. So we have done a lot of talk on core strength, and core strength is so important for all function because, again, it builds that foundation that you're working off of. And does that play into balance, you may wonder? Yes, it does. And that's because it gives you that stable base so you can move, but it also allows you to be able to turn your muscles on. Sorry, he's climbing up here to get my water. It allows you to turn your muscles on when you are off balance so that you can make the corrections to stay in balance. And balance applies to all positions. So you can, as a baby, like you're working on balance when you're in tummy time or when you're in side lying. Your body's starting to recognize the differences. And I'm going to give a pretty simplified version of all this, but just know that for maintaining balance, there's multiple receptors. You use vision to help you with your balance. So that is telling you like what is going on around you. It's helping you maybe recognize when something may happen ahead of time that you may need to maintain balance with. Also, your inner ear canals. So those are the semicircular canals, and they recognize when you're moving. It covers 3 different planes, so you kind of get full motion, and it's sending input back into your brain as well. And then your joint receptors. So those are the ones that, like, when you move, your muscles and tendons are sending messages back up to your brain. So kind of all of that. So it's the proprioceptive system, the visual system. Whoa, somebody has the camera stand. The visual system and the vestibular system all help to maintain balance. And so when you're developing balance, sometimes there's different systems that take over more than others, and the goal eventually is that they're going to kind of all be on a similar playing field, let's just say. But that could be why, like, if you're standing, you may have good balance, but then try closing your eyes. So now you're taking away vision, so you're relying on proprioception and vestibular more. Or maybe you're standing on a squishy surface, so now you're messing with your proprioceptive system. And you're making them work overtime because it's not just a solid ground and you're sending lots of different input. Close your eyes on that, and now you're messing with vision and proprioceptive. So your vestibular system has to be really good to take in all of the feedback. I don't know if this is making sense or not, but that's why as therapists we want to work on helping the kids develop those systems, and we tend to do a lot with strengthening, so that way their body can react once they get the messages into the brain. And we also, like, we can do a lot with, like, the proprioceptive system. We can give visual input. We can give vestibular input. So we are helping them to take those feedbacks and be more balanced. And a lot of it is practice. And we may start with decrease. Sorry, he's playing with the door. We may be giving all of the cues at the beginning, and then we'll slowly decrease them. So have you ever noticed when you try to stand and balance, like if you can find an X or a visual spot, it's easier to keep your balance. Try it on one foot. I promise it'll be an interesting study. And then, like I said, we can slowly work on making it more challenged. So put them on a soft surface, have them close their eyes, things like that. So that's just a brief overview of balance. Let me know if you have questions about that. And then we will be back on with some tips, some tricks, some exercises, probably some more information, all of that fun stuff. Thank you, and I will see you soon.